Hi, Diane Grant again with GoodBusinessIdeasDaily.com with video number 2 in the series of frequently asked questions. The next question is, how many pages should my website be? I've had people offer to build me a website for 4 pages or 6 pages. What's the difference? Well, that depends. In the last video, you saw that search engine optimization is pretty important. So, obviously, the more pages you have, the more your website's going to cost you. The more frills you have, the more funding necessary. So let's think about this for just a minute. If you have a 3-page website or even a 6-page website, but the content never changes and it just stays static, the search engines take a look at that, and over the course of time they realize nothing's changing. So you kind of fall off their radar a little bit. So the way that you can drive traffic to that website is by cost methods like pay-per-click or something like that, which could cost you a lot of money in the end just driving traffic to your website that way. But what if you created a website that's content was constantly changing, and so the search engines were constantly looking at it for content and keywords and relevancy? What if you had a website that had a lot of pages? Then that would be nice. But wouldn't that be expensive? No, not necessarily. With this type of website format, called a blog, you actually can control how much traffic you're sending to your website, because you're constantly adding information, you're constantly changing the content, you're constantly working with the keywords, you're constantly adding pictures. So after a while, you have so many pages and so much content that the search engines naturally take a look at you. It's called an organic search, or naturally optimizing website, if you will. So yeah, you'd need to do some writing, but keep in mind, brevity is important in this situation. You don't have to be the one who does the writing either. You could always have an employee do that. But you don't have to be a prolific writer. But your content just needs to be changing. Maybe you're posting pictures, maybe you're posting just things that you've seen somewhere else, and you make a lot of additions to it to where it's in your own voice. So you use the same theme. So there's a lot of ways to get your content. So now that you see the difference and you see what the search engines would do with the 2 different websites, that answers the question. So to get a little more information, you can go to my website at goodbusinessideasdaily.com and search my blog. And I will see you with the next frequently asked question tomorrow.